My second grade practicum experience. Introduction. Each morning, my host teacher writes down these instructions for her students to follow when they enter the room. This allows them to continuously work and prepare for the rest of the school day before instruction begins. As a part of these instructions, every Friday, my host teacher puts a Friday 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on their desk. This warm-up has them write down 5 things that made them smile this week, 4 words to describe their week, 3 things that they plan to do this weekend, 2 things they learned this week, and 1 goal they have for next week. This allows students to reflect on their past week and to think ahead for the week ahead. As another part of their morning routine, the students turn in their black homework folders into the turn-in bin. That way, the teacher can collect their homework and grade them. They also place the work completed throughout the day into their cubbies, which are labeled by their names as well as their assigned numbers. Once the students have completed all their morning work, they can choose from a selection of books to read independently before instruction begins. Here is a video of the entire bookshelf of the selection of books my host teacher has for students to read from. There are 16 students in my classroom, so to group their desks evenly, my host teacher grouped them into 4 groups of 4. She calls each group a squad. A lot of times, she will call out each group by their squad name, 1, 2, 3, or 4, when passing out snack, papers, or other things so that all the students aren't coming up all at once. Here's an image of the students working at their squads during Zern time for math. Examples of classroom technology. Part of my classroom that I really enjoy is the low technology classroom flexible seating. This flexible seating includes wobble stools, fold-back chairs, a bounce ball, scoop chairs, crates, and pillows. This allows students to independently choose what seating they would like during choice time or independent reading or read aloud time. I think this is a really great way to include students who may need fidgeting or other ways of seating so they can learn to their best abilities. A high technology resource that my host teacher uses frequently is the projector. When she uses the projector, she takes a worksheet or even a book and projects it on top of the smartboard so all the students can see what she's doing. During read aloud specifically, she projects the chapter book that she's reading on the screen so that students can read, listen, and see the book all while being read aloud. Here is the smartboard that also doubles as a whiteboard that my host teacher frequently uses to project things, to write directions, or to use within classroom instruction. Here's a picture of my host teacher reading aloud to her students from a chapter book that she projected on the smartboard. Next is a video of her teaching a lesson using the projector screen.
Bump it back down and loop it up.
I love this one.
Okay? And the reason that we have to loop it back up.
Up like a helicopter.
Yep. And the reason we have to loop it back up is so that we can connect it to the next letter. Remember, sometimes they're nonsense words because it's only putting together the letters that we've learned so far.
Here is an image of my host teacher utilizing the smartboard as a whiteboard to write down instructions for the next activity. Chromebooks are an example of technology that is used frequently within the classroom. Each student has their own personalized Chromebook and is logged in through their Google account on each one. Here is a picture of my host teacher instructing the students on how to use a part of the keyboard to capitalize letters since they are working on typing up poems that they had written. In this image, the student was working on typing up a poem that she had written into a Google document. For many in this lesson, it was the first time they had experience typing with their Chromebook. This was very exciting to see and to help them figure out how to use keyboard and to do things such as make capital letters or make numbers. This year, the second grade classrooms received new Chromebooks. These Chromebooks allow the students to use a touch screen as well as the ability to flip their computers 180 degrees to turn into a tablet. It also has a dual camera so students can take pictures of their work and upload them to websites like Seesaw. The students often use their Chromebooks for websites such as Zern, RazKids, Extra Math, and Seesaw for instruction. In this image, the students are using Zern to practice their math skills that align with their math book. Because websites like Zern and RazKids include videos or read-alouds, my host teacher had the students bring in their own set of headphones so they can plug into their Chromebooks and listen and not disturb their peers. Here is a picture of a student's Chromebook on Zern. This student was on my host teacher's Seesaw page. On this page, she assigned them a expanded form Frere model chart. Thank you for watching this iMovie on my Practicum Experience and the technology that I have seen integrated within the classroom.